Hello everyone, I have here a really cool device, a little board that can output from 5 to 12 volts depending on what you program this by this, let me turn the board, by these two A and B resistors according to this table. So what these boards do is that they output a specific voltage, a stable voltage, and you only have to input from 3 to whatever voltage lower to the output you have asked. And that is really useful because, for example, you might want to test a device that is 9 or 12 volts with a battery that is 3.7, for example, that wouldn't otherwise be able to supply the correct voltage to that device that wants 12 or 9, for example. Let's test this by supplying a low voltage from the power supply, and maybe also test this with a lithium battery and see if it will output the 12 volt that this board outputs by default when you order it. Okay, let's adjust the power supply to, we're at 3.2. Let's go to wrong button. Let's go to 3.7, for example. Let's turn this on and let's see where is the input. So input is the two poles that are closer together. Let's measure the output now and see what we have. We should get 12 volts. Okay, we are having 12 volts. So now let's raise the voltage to, I don't know, whatever. The important thing is that you must be lower than the output. So let's go to 5, 5, 6, even 8. Now we are outputting 8 volts, 8.7, and we have a stable 12 volt output. And that is the important thing here. You have a device that needs stable 12 volts or 9 or whatever this board can output. The important thing is that you can have that output stable no matter what your input is. Let's drop to 3 and see. So even at 3 volts we are still getting 12. Let's see how low we can go. And at around 2.5 the device stops outputting 12 volts. So let's see it again, 2.3, and it collapses. So 2.5, even though right now we have no load, so that would change with the load, but I would input around 3.7, the same as a battery. Okay, let's get the battery and see. Let's remove the power supply and use this battery here. You can see the board's LED is on. Let's measure the output again. This is the power supply. Not a good idea. And we are getting 12 volts from 3.7 volt battery. Let's use the electronic load and see. Okay, so let's see what we are truly getting here, because seeing 12 volts on the multimeter is easy. So let's see what the electronic load will tell us. And right now we are getting 12 volts. Let's lower the amps. because this is not a really high amp device. So let's start with half an amp, and you can see that the voltage dropped to 3.9. Not really a great thing. Maybe the battery is low. I don't remember the battery's voltage, or maybe the wires. But right now we are at 0.1 of an amp at 12 volts. So if you have something of low energy to supply, then you can use a battery. Let's measure this battery and see, because this is weird. So the battery's voltage is 3.9, so it's not low, and our input is 3.3. So we are having a really bad voltage drop because of these cables here. So anyway, we did what we wanted to do. Let's do the same with the power supply. So we are at 3.7 volts. So let's see. We are at 12 volts. Let's raise the load. And now we're seeing a different result, and now the device works as it should. Previously we had the problem because of the battery, so now we have around 0.4 of an amp, and we are getting 12 volts. So this is okay, because the device itself can't output a lot of watts, and this is we are at 5 watts output, and our power supply says that we are asking for 6. So we have some losses there. So that's it. Let's turn this off. Let's try and program this to output 9, maybe. Why not? These two A and B resistors, you can unsolder them. And according to the table on the back of the board, if you unsolder the B resistor, you can get 9 volts. Let's try and remove the B, even though I'm sure I will lose it, but who cares, I have another one. And I'm going to use this rechargeable soldering iron. Okay, I removed it. It's on the tip. Let's try not to lose it. Okay, so this is the small resistor. This is like a speck of dust. This is it. So now we desoldered the B resistor. So now we should get with the same voltage, we should be getting 9 volts. Let's see. And yes, we are getting 9 volts. So it can really be programmed, even though it's not very easy. You need your soldering iron, a good eye, or a microscope. Anyway, it can be programmed. There are other boards that can be programmed very easily with switches or potentiometers, but there you have it. So this was it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.